Welcome back here on Prime Morning, and that's Nat coming through with sports. God willing, tomorrow is going to be on again. Make sure you make time with him here on the show. Now we move on to what's trending this morning, and we are suffering from e-levy. Ecommerce Association cries. Now the implementation of the 1.5% electronic transaction levy, popularly known as e-levy, is stifling the emerging e-commerce industry and digital finance ecosystem. And the Ecommerce Association of Ghana, ECAG, has said. Now, the association wants the government to consider the 1.5% e-levy on the activities, the 1.5% e-levy on mobile money, online shopping, and other digital transactions, according to the Ecommerce Association of Ghana, is eroding gains made in building a buoyant e-commerce industry, financial inclusion, and digitalized economy as well. Now, the association said the e-levy has increased the cost of doing business among its members, pushing operators in the e-commerce sector to consider relocating to other West African countries with favorable tax regimes. Now, according to the executive director of the Ecommerce Association of Ghana, Paul Asino, he says, quote, "We do not want an instance where the government will keep increasing the e-levy and see it as an easy way to increase revenue. We want to stop it now in the budget because it will affect our business. If the cost of doing business continues to increase, businesses will gradually reduce their investment and look outside where operations are less costly." And that's the Chief Executive Officer of Ecommerce speaking, the association, speaking on behalf of the association. And now we'll move on to the next story. Samini apologizes and deletes a tweet intended to humiliate UG Gateman, University of Ghana I'm talking about. Now, Reggae Dancehall Act, Samini has decided to take down a tweet he made to court public disaffection against the gateman on Friday, June 10. Now, Samini filmed a security man at his post at the Okponglo entrance of the University of Ghana while in his car and posted it on social media. In the video, Samini narrated that the gateman had prevented him from entering the campus because he did not have his electronic card. Now, the policy of the university requires that to access the school from certain entries, you must have the electronic card. In the Twitter post, he explained that I have two passes, one for my bikes or one for my cars. Unfortunately, I switched cars and left my pass. Come and see chairman of Gateman Association. Oh, let's make him popular. The the gate chairman, hashtag of Legon campus, you do all. Eventually, some sensible security come to beg chairman for me. Now, however, the artist did not receive his expected reactions. Most of the social media users who have reacted to the happening and bashing the artist as, according to him, or according to them, the gateman was simply doing his work and should have been allowed to. And some also have pointed out that the musician seems to have a chip on his shoulder as he feels he should have been given the opportunity to pass without his access card because he is a public figure. Others lauded the official for standing his ground despite the person's status as an icon. Almost 2 days after he made the tweet and numerous comments condemning his decision, Samini deleted it from his social media after he pulled it down. He pointed out that he should have acted the right way.
Everybody go see you be our guy, but today I go pass. Yeah. See this guy. This guy.
All right, and I've used that stretch a couple of times, and trust me, they won't allow you if you don't have the card. And sometimes, you just want to understand them for doing their job. But it's good. Samini also, took the humble pie and came back to actually apologize to this young man who was just doing his job. And we'll move on from there anyway. Now, Ice Kenke choked on Pesa, confidant reviews. A close friend of the late comedian and actor Ice Kenke, Mr. Owusu Ansah, has narrated narrated about the sudden demise of the actor and how it happened. Now, according to Owusu Ansah, Ice Kenke choked on pizza. He indicated that the comic actor was then rushed to the hospital but passed on 2 days later. In an interview, Mr. Ansah noted that the family of Ice Kenke is still in shock over his demise. He added that the late comedian was not battling with any illness. On Tuesday, he says, he came to work and found me packing. He went out to buy pizza and came to eat with his kids around. He started coughing in the process of eating the pizza. It seemed he had choked on it. Before they could bring him water, he became weak and was rushed to La Paz Community Hospital. Ice King K, famed for his role in Key Soap Concert Party, died at the age of 57. He left behind a wife and 4 children. And last week, I reported on this story here on What's Trending. And also, we delved into another incident of choking, and it was a social media user, a TikTok user, famed for producing some very good content, who also choked on food and went into coma and died a year or so after. We spoke about that as well. And so, yeah, it looks like people have to be very careful what they eat and how they eat what they eat, because you never can tell. A lot of people choking on food right now, so you need to be very careful. Now, away from that, I want a man to marry. Kumawood actress Ellen White is crying out loud, and Kumawood actress Ellen White has revealed that she's looking for a man to marry. She said she's currently single, though she has been married twice. According to her, she's considering starting a new relationship, but the man she's looking out for should be between the ages of 48 to 55. She added that any man interested in her should be intelligent, responsible, respectful, smart, level-headed, and educated, because she didn't go to school, even though she's good at English. And so if you're that man she's looking for, you need to just hit her up right now and make sure you keep it going. Now, the very last before we switch to another segment, Justin Bieber reviews facial paralysis after shows cancelled. And singer Justin Bieber has revealed as he's suffering from facial paralysis after cancelling shows this week. Now, the 28-year-old said in an Instagram video that the condition is due to a diagnosis of Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. Now, as you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face, so there's full paralysis on this side of my face, he said. Now, Ramsay-Hunt syndrome is when a shingles outbreak affects the facial nerve near someone's ears. By medical experts, it's something that the man Justin Bieber is going through right now, and our prayers are for him. We're hoping that he gets back soon and continue to tour and make a lot of people happy about what he does. All right, so that's what it is right here on the show. Still to come here, BTH is coming up. We've got some conversation on COVID-19 that we want you to take a listen to. Rosalind Felly takes you on that journey right here on the show. Stay with us.